Hello everyone, welcome to the series of SPSS. This is Dr. Atman Shah. In this video, I'm going to discuss Goodman and Kruskal's gamma using SPSS. You can find more videos on SPSS, RStudio, Econometrics, Mathematical Economics, and MS Excel on my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Let's begin with the introduction. The gamma test for measuring the strength and direction of association between two ordinal variables. So we can use this gamma coefficient to measure the strength and association between two ordinal variables. And this test was developed by Goodman and Kruskal in the 1950s. So what is the difference between gamma and rank correlation? Gamma coefficient ignores ties, while rank correlation, either Spearman's rank correlation coefficient or Kendall's tau, includes ties in calculation. And another difference that we need to understand is between gamma and Somers D. In gamma's coefficient, there is no clear-cut bifurcation of dependent and independent variables, whereas in Somers D, we bifurcate variables into dependent and independent variables. Let's understand this with the help of example. Suppose a psychologist wants to study the relationship between stress levels and job satisfaction. So here we have two ordinal variables. First ordinal variable is stress level, in which we have three categories: low, medium, and high. And second ordinal variable is job satisfaction, in which we have five categories: very dissatisfied, dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, and very satisfied. So what is null hypothesis? Null hypothesis says that there is no significant association between stress levels and job satisfaction among employees. An alternative hypothesis says that there is a significant association between stress levels and job satisfaction among employees. So let's understand now the data set. So here we have two variables, stress and job. You can see these two are ordinal variables. In stress, we have three categories: low, medium, and high. And in job satisfaction level, we have five categories: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the data set. So here we have serial numbers, stress level, and job satisfaction. Now let's understand the process. First, you go to analyze, descriptive statistics, and cross steps. Analyze, descriptive statistics, and cross steps. Here we have this dialog box. So you move stress level to row box and job satisfaction to column box. Go to statistics. And in statistics, here we have the option of gamma in ordinal box. So select gamma, continue, and click OK. So let's see so first we have case processing summary that shows the number of respondents. Then we have cross step. This is cross step. And now we have gamma statistic. So you can see the value is minus 0.486 and associated p-value is 0.001. Now this value is less than 0.05 and therefore we reject the null hypothesis. Now if we reject the null hypothesis, that means we have the significant association between stress level and job satisfaction level. Now let's interpret this value. It is minus 0.486. That means we have moderate negative correlation between stress level and job satisfaction level. So that is the idea of gamma statistic. If you find this video useful, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.